Hi Margaret, if I was designing this site, what I would do is I'd have two concepts, one for desktop, one for tablet and mobile, or tablet and portrait and below. And what I would do is I would have the logo here and these buttons here, I'd have them actually horizontal instead of vertical, because when you think about it, this takes up a certain amount of space. Let me just see here. This is width-wise, it's about 139 pixels, and then you take the border into consideration here. I'm just using a measuring tool for my, right, so we're about 166 pixels to the edge. Okay, so on a mobile device, that's about half the width, or yeah, because 320 is sort of the smallest. You know, most mobile phones now are getting more into the 400 to 480 in their portrait mode, but still, this could take up half the width. You're not going to get your picture in there and have it look any good. Even if this sizes down, it's only going to size down a little bit. What I would do is I would hide this column here in mobile. I would have another column, another row up the very top of the page, and that would be turned off for desktop, and I would have it visible on mobile only, and it would be the logo here, and it would be these three buttons. But basically you'd have a duplicate of this here, but instead of up and down, it would be left and right. It would be above here, and then this image gallery, right? As soon as this thing disappears, as soon as this logo and these buttons disappear off of your, when you're in mobile or tablet view, and they show up at top instead, this image and all these pictures down here, they'll just scale to whatever space is available. And that's, I think, where your biggest problem is coming in, is you're trying to work within a space of 400 pixels, and a lot of that's being taken up by the logo. So if we go to Bootstrap here, you know how to create a row. So create a new row up above all of this here. Excuse me, I'm not a little bit rough this week. Go to Bootstrap. Okay, and we're going to look for the CSS, and we're going to look for some utilities here, some responsive utilities. Okay, and here's what we have here. Here are the available classes. You see that you can extra small devices, so that's a desktop. This is a tablet in landscape, this is a tablet in portrait, and this is everything, all your mobile phones, and up to your tablet in portrait. Okay, so what you can actually do is you can add classes to your row to basically say the class at the very top that you're going to add. You could say we want to hide it on desktop, right? So hidden large, and then you want to have it. That's all you really need to do is add that class of hidden large, so that on desktop it's not visible. And I'd probably do hidden medium as well, so that on your tablet and landscape it's not visible, right? And then on the logo on the side over here, right, what you do is you don't want that to display on the small devices, right? You want the one row at the top to display in the small. So for the row of the side here, or the column on the side, you want this whole thing to disappear, and this would be a, let me just see what it is here. You want the entire column small 2. You would add, right after column small 2, you would add a class, right? And you go, it'd be like a hidden dash small, I think. So that hidden small means it's not going to be visible on small device, on the it's not going to be visible on your tablet in portrait. Then we need to add a hidden XS for extra small. Okay, anyways, I'm trying to give you a couple of ideas here, because getting this to do what you want it to do in the way that it's set up, really not a challenge I'd even tackle myself, because it's just, you don't have enough room to work with, and your pictures are going to get so small, right, it's just not going to work. But this, you simply put another row up top, hide the row on desktop, and you just have to play around with it until you can get it to do what you want it to do. But you put another row up there, you put the logo in there, you put the 3 buttons in there, right, below them. So you maybe have a row with 2 columns of 12, or have 2 rows, right, and then the buttons in one row and the logo in another with a white background. Only have it visible on your tablet small, and extra small, and everything else. Then you would hide the other stuff on the medium and the large.